Let's bring in Kristen Welker now, moderator of Meet the Press. Kristen, good morning. I mean, we'll see how these cases hold up in courts of law. In terms of the politics, how is this going over?
Well, Savannah, this is hugely significant. Both Letitia James and James Comey are not only frequent critics of President Trump's, but they were mentioned by him in that social post that Peter just showed you to Bondi. And it is creating fears of who might be targeted next. The day after Comey's indictment, President Trump said, I'll read it to you, quote, "I think there will be others," adding that's his opinion. He has been explicit, though, about wanting to use the Justice Department against his political enemies. Will his critics find the links there? Now, both James Comey and Letitia James have been indicted by these federal grand juries. But zooming out just a little bit, Savannah, in the latest Pew poll, it found that 66% of people surveyed believe the president has improperly used his office to punish critics. So could this backfire? We'll have to see.
Kristen, of course, the other big story remains this government shutdown. We are in the 10th day now. A few days ago, there were reports that the two sides weren't even talking. Has that changed, and how long is this government shutdown tenable?
Craig, I wish I had a big update for you, but the bottom line is neither side is still talking. Instead, they're criticizing each other over the airwaves. There are a few new pressure points, though, that I think are worth pointing out, including Republican Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene breaking with her own party, now urging them to negotiate with Democrats on health care. She says she's getting pressure from her constituents. Another big pressure point, military service members poised to miss their first paycheck on the 15th of this month if Congress doesn't take action. And finally, as you all have been reporting here throughout the week, there has been growing pressure at the airports with staffing shortages. Still, the party that starts to feel the most political pain is the party that will blink first. Public opinion polls show that most people right now are blaming Republicans, but no indication that either side is about to give in. Craig and Savannah.
All right, Kristen, thank you. And of course, we'll see you Sunday. Meet the Press. She's got an interview with Vice President J.D. Vance, among others.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.